What is up, Moogie channel? It's been a while since I've dropped a video like this. Actually, it's gonna be the first time I've dropped a video like this. I watched Frieren, that is Frieren, like Fri, and then Aaron, like the main character from Attack on Titan. Um, this is the first time that I'm making a video like this where I kind of just watch an anime, not fully, but an anime I've never watched before, and just kind of like give it a little bit of a, not really a review necessarily, but just say my thoughts on it. Frieren, I originally thought was the most boring anime in the world. I'm 3 episodes deep, and this seems very, very, very boring. I mean, it almost seems as if all the action, because the plot, I mean, it's a fantasy, but it almost seems like a fantasy, a fake fantasy, like a slice of life disguised as, or a fantasy disguised as a slice of life. Like, I swear, like, it's too calm for me. And I come from watching anime like One Piece and Hunter x Hunter and My Hero and all these action adventure type stuff, and this is supposed to be something kind of like that, and I'm like, this is nothing like that. I'm like, this might as well just be a slice of life. But that's for the first couple episodes. However, after those first couple of episodes, I start to look into the characters and be like, hold on, I'm low-key getting a little attached to these characters. And then I watch, and right now I'm on episode 15, and I'm low-key invested. Like, I want to watch more. And the whole plot line of an elf that is essentially older than everybody else, and I just want to say, on a side note, it felt like the story was already over, because it's this elf who already went on crazy adventures with these group of heroes who, in the story, like, the main villain is gone, right? The Demon King, also spoilers, but the main Demon King is gone. They defeated him, and now she's just going through life, and everyone around her is kind of dying. I was like, wow, this is kind of low-key just a sad slice of life. Is this like is this a life of like someone who's like immortal? Like, is this supposed to be from their point of view? But like, I just thought it was too calm for me. But then we got some action scenes, like, as we move deeper into the story, Frieren is like fighting now these two like demons, and this is the like first time we see in the story like talking demons, at least I'm pretty sure. And even though the fight is like, oh, Frieren is like overpowered, some like I know Frieren's gonna win this, right? I mean, that's literally the name of the anime. There's no way the main character's gonna die, but still, it's like, even though I know, it's like when One Punch Man goes against somebody. It's like One Punch Man, except more interesting. Because we know, not to delve into some other anime, but we know that Saitama is going to, like, kill someone. We know he's going to win, right? It's pretty obvious, and especially more recently, it's been kind of even more like, oh, bang, dead, you know? But it's kind of like when Saitama fought that one person. Realistically, Saitama could have finished him with one blow, which he kind of did, but he kind of prolonged the fight anyways, Goku style. Like, hey, Goku will literally, sorry for delving into a different anime, but Goku will literally, his planet could literally be destroyed by this one dude, but if he isn't at full power, Goku will still draw out the fight. Like, but going back to Frieren, I know she's gonna win, but like the way the plot kind of draws it out and goes to her backstory, like, that's such an interesting way to incorporate her backstory, or her history with her old master. To do it from this fight. In the fight is kind of an interesting way, and I liked how it did that. And then, but honestly, the plot seems really good right now. I like the new characters. I can't wait to learn more about them. I personally think, I forgot, Fern, is that the girl's name? The girl's name? I personally think she's like half devil or something. Honestly, that's what I think. That's what I think. But don't spoil it, please. Like, I don't know the manga. I have not read the manga. I haven't even finished the season. So let me finish the season. And even if I do, don't spoil it by saying something from the manga. But just kind of seeing that the plot seems all right. Like the main thing that caught me was the animation. Never have I seen in One Piece, in Hunter x Hunter, in Attack on Titan, in Blue Lock, in Gachikuta, in Dandadan. I have never seen an anime be animated so naturally. And what I mean is they'll just randomly decide to animate like some of the most basic scenes, like her, like I don't have the clip, I don't want to get copyrighted, but her when she goes down to open her case, like you'll see the full animation. Usually they'll just like do a cut, they'll just do like maybe like a whoosh into it, right? Or they'll turn the camera sideways, or so, like, you know, the tricks that animators use to not have to animate something. But this anime, it's like they, and it's crazy, it's like they really care. It's like they care. It's like, do they have to animate this really well? No, they don't have to, but they still do it. And I honestly thought, to put it in better terms for people who've watched a lot of anime, you know what, an anime who usually does an anime in high quality, for like 20 seconds, whether it be a fight scene or something, it'll animate it so fluidly, and then it'll just go back to being normal. I genuinely thought it was like that, but then I was like, wait a minute, she's just going down, or she's just on the bed, or just drinking something, or I'm trying to think of another one. He's just sitting down. Like, it's like the animation is so fluid and so just beautiful. It just shows that the whole vibe of the anime. Like, if this anime, I feel like if it was animated any way differently, it wouldn't hit as hard. And it brung back something that honestly long forgotten about anime, that before the cuts, before everything, if you go back in time, you will see animes. Sure, did they take like a decade to put out a new season? Sure, but back in the original prehistoric days of anime, they put 100% into every single frame. Everything was fluid. Now the quality wasn't the same as nowadays, but everything was. You can't tell me you're not gonna. You can find an anime. Look at Hajime no Ippo. You can see Hajime no Ippo older, like some of the first couple episodes made in like 2000s, be more fluidly animated by modern day anime. And I know that anime departments and anime and the anime, like, I know there's different departments to animate certain stuff. I know it's different, but it just, I don't know, man. The animation was just it's so beautiful, and I can't wait to watch more. Like, after I'm done this video and I upload some content on my other channel, like, I'm low-key about to go and just watch some more. And I'm kind of sad because I'm almost done. Like, oh, don't mind the flash. I almost binge watched everything and within 2 days. I mean, I started thinking, oh, they're going to drop new episodes soon. Maybe I should just catch up, bro. I thought there was like 2 or 3 seasons. I was like, how is this getting so much hype? There's only one season. I know there's 25 episodes, but still, bro, the animation is just beautiful. And I'd be really sad if the next season, if the animation wasn't as good, but I don't think that's true. It's like, I can tell the people who created this story and who animated, they're either getting paid really, really well, but at the same time, I feel like it's not even getting paid well at that point. It's like they care. They care enough to animate the things that don't need to be animated. And it's like it's like, when to compare it to working out terms, it's like when you work out and you're trying to be, very strong, it's like sometimes you won't. Sometimes you'll just. A lot of people only focus on like certain body parts like chest, shoulders, legs. But there's other stuff too. There's traps, there's back, there's the triceps, there's the biceps. There, although biceps is pretty famous, but there's it's like it's like a person. It's like, how can I compare the anime? This anime compared to others is like comparing somebody who works out every single muscle group. They don't leave anything unattended. They work out everything no matter how insignificant. Like, people will say, oh, traps don't really matter. It's hard to work out traps, so why do it? It's like someone who works out every single body part, no matter how minuscule, like no matter how people will say, oh, it's hard to grow anyways, people don't notice it anyways. It's like the little things like that compared to some other anime who just focus on the things that people see: the chest, the biceps, the legs, the back. It just makes me appreciative. But anyways, that is my review of Frieren, January 1st, or January 5th, 2026. Yeah.